What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show. If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. And we move on. We got a bunch of marquee games on Max's card this Saturday. 2 p.m. Eastern is our next stop. Miami Hurricanes, 7-14, 3-13 in the ACC at Clemson Tigers, 14-5, 8-5 in the ACC. We're at Little John Coliseum in Clemson, South Carolina. And Miami opened as 13-point underdogs. That hasn't moved. And the opening is a Bet365 opener, so keep that in mind when I hand that out. The total opened up at 128.5. I see a 129 on the board. I see a 128 on the board. So market not exactly sure which route to take. Miami, as we've talked about on the show, often being battered by injuries all year long. They're coming off their fourth straight loss, 88-71 at home versus Florida State. They only turned the ball over 8 times, but they shot 34.8% from the field in the loss. Isaiah Wong continues to lead the way, 29 points, 4 for 5 from 3. He's averaging 17.3 on the season, but they struggle to score if the ball is not in Wong's hands. They average a 66.3 points per game. They hit just 41.8% from the field, 29.4 from 3, and 68.2 from the stripe. They've lost their last 5 road games and been outscored in those 5 road games by an average of 18.4 points. Clemson's won 4 straight, coming off completely shutting down Wake Forest on the road, 60-39. They held Wake Forest to just 25.5% from the field, out-rebounded them 40-22. Amir Sims is the only Tiger averaging double digits, 13.3 points, 6.2 boards. They average 42.2% from the field, 32.2% from 3, and 76.5% from the foul line. While their offense struggles at times, their defense is always strong, allowing just 61.8 points per game. That ranks 13th among Div 1 teams. They are 9-0 when they score at least 66 points. Max, Clemson Tigers, 13-point favorites, 2 p.m. Eastern in the ACC. Take it away.
Yeah, Jim, when I looked at this game initially, I was like, 13-point favorites? These guys played a 66-65 game last time out in Miami, and without Amir Sims and his 25 points, that game looks a lot different on the box score than it does now. And I think that with Clemson, just not doing a good job of attacking defenses, of forcing defenses to either let them score or put them on the free throw line and make them earn it. And that's where this team needs to do a better job. They need to do, I guess what I would say, they need to lock down a little more on the interior. I think that they need to switch the defenses up, maybe play that 1-3-1, slow teams down a little more, maybe try and switch it up so that you're getting a couple more turnovers, because this Clemson team definitely has the length at the guard spots to be able to do that, to be able to extend their defense and make it difficult to get into shooting positions. But Miami can also be hard to handle. And while everyone's talked about the injuries, the guys that are still there have been stepping up, whether that be Elijah Olani, the Stony Brook transfer, who is a bully. He's strong on the ball. You're not going to be able to keep him off the free throw line and out of the lane. It's just a matter of what kind of tempo and pace this game is played at. The faster this game is, the better it is for Miami, in my opinion, even though they've been giving up 80-plus points a game in the last 5. With Cam McGusty, this is a guy that is capable of breaking out in any game. And with Isaiah Wong, he is the 30-point per game guy. So there is the opportunity for big performances in a buy low spot on Miami. And I think with Miami, Jim, there's lots of action towards the rim. So Clemson's biggest advantage on the defensive end from the numbers is their 3-point defense. So that sort of negates that. The issue is, can Miami limit their turnovers, and then can they avoid getting rattled in the half court if shots aren't dropping? I think that you're going to get some unexpected low post production from Nazir Brooks and Anthony Walker. I think that if you get 20 and 15 from those guys combined, I think that you have a very good shot of staying within this number. I would have only had Clemson about 8.5 to 9.5 point favorite. So at 13, there's a lot of value with Miami, in my opinion. The question is, has Miami packed it in and given up? I don't think so. And I think that they're going to come out and surprise Clemson.
Wow. I like it. And I can give you a nice, juicy 13.5 at circa. Let me see if I can beat that. In that 13.5 minus 110. The 13.5 at BetMGM is minus 120. Let's see if I can do any better. I'd be surprised if I can, but let's do our due diligence here. And FanDuel at 13. So we're going to give Maxwell Smart the Miami Hurricanes plus 13.5 at minus 110. That's available at Circa Sports, a great online book. If you are in Nevada or Colorado,